What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out LD 67 Headie 1. We got with the RMP. We got the RMP, especially when it comes to 67 LD from a Headie 1. Especially we got Headie 1 and everything else too, and an LD from the 67. Especially when it comes to the 67 with LD on it. Like we know this is gonna get recognized real quick because you got Headie, LD, you got them both just coming and just putting a part with this with RMP, and everything else too. So especially coming from this right here and everything else too. Especially when they be coming through because we know Headie 1 and LD, man, when they come to it, it's a connect. Like just really just coming with this one right here. But we got with the RMP and everything else too, especially with Headie and LD.
Hurry up, I keep saying man.
Hopping on my whip and I'm parked up.
I was up seeing sofa surfing. Last 2 weeks could've bought a Birkin. Thought I got a drop, but it weren't him. Guess Red really was the verse in it. Us couldn't hold corner more than worthy. Spot filled up with bank press filled with dirty. I was 3 for 2, 5 and 4s for 30. Chandelier, my shorts are Burberry.
Pagans. Everywhere I see rappers with pagans. Made one run in a police station. Came out for the 5th time, play stage.
Man, this right here, this got something else going on. But man, the way it's playing out, like that's how we started it. Like, man, we got the grimlerest, the grimlerest thing happening. We got the most grimless thing happening, and like it's just all showing on TV, and like then it just views from there. Like, man, they really just grimless at this point. Like I feel like the whole thing, where a lot of these be coming, they just be like just coming from another thing, like another past, like.
I was up seeing sofa surfing. Last 2 weeks could've bought a Birkin. Thought I got a drop, but it weren't him. Guess Red really was the verse in it. Us couldn't hold corner more than worthy. Spot filled up with bank press filled with dirty. I was 3 for 2, 5 and 4s for 30. Chandelier, my shorts are Burberry.
Pagans. Everywhere I see rappers with pagans. Made one run in a police station. Came out for the 5th time, play stage. My bro got a body yoddy. Walked through Sony with a PR on me. Don't GCC, still lock it for me. Kiss came fresh on, still pop it for me.
Run down. Oh, now we argue which run further. I heard them boys from the line don't score, so I'm wearing 2 ones like Timo Werner. I see an old friend turn.
Hey, them bars is making sense too. Like, hey, he said, run up and run up. Hey, running and some. Man, that made sense too, especially when they really just gonna be a part of this. Like, they just really gonna put it and just make it make sense. Like, especially when the whole thing just be rolling and everything else too. Like, when you really rolling, you got everything running at the same time. You got everything you just really just focus on everything and really just putting another thing to it. Like, you just gonna really just have it where it's right.
CC, still lock it for me. Kiss came fresh on, still pop it for me.
Run down. Oh, now we argue which run further. I heard them boys from the line don't score, so I'm wearing 2 ones like Timo Werner. I see an old friend turn up, so I'm trying to add a kid to the L like Jurgen. And bro just land 2 locks that will make sure he manage them man for certain. Everyone wanna link up to a bullying man, that the links are bad. And I heard linked up for a shoot, then a video shoot ended up in curtains. All of these boots expensive, I bought them Louis, Gucci, Burberry. Funny how went ended up in curtains. Linked up for a shoot, then a video shoot ended up in curtains. All of these boots.
Man, that's wild. Ended up in curtains and everything else too. That's why I say nowadays you gotta really just know who you really kicking with, cause it be some foo stuff going on. Like people be trying to set people up and stuff like that, and you never know what you going into. Like that's the last thing you would be knowing. Like, and it's like the whole time, man, you was being set it up and now you finna go out sad, and now like it be crazy. That's why I say you gotta just mess with who you mess with, your partners and stuff like that. Just keep an eye on and stuff like that too, because it'd be a lot of just foo stuff going on and stuff like that too, especially when it just comes to a lot of the industry too. I know be noticing that when, especially when you just trying to do something. A lot of people don't like when you're trying to make moves. Like they don't like when you're doing that.
Cut for a shoot, then a video shoot ended up in curtains. All of these boots expensive, I bought them Louis, Gucci, Burberry. Funny how I went sleep from a boot, cheap like one from Dopey.
Through buying in the A, through buying in the W. I wouldn't know who was buying up the most in 019. We was riding the most free, got put down, there was 5 in a row. They don't wanna get back, they just wanna rap stool calls. Bring it live to a show, bros got 3 times in a row. G7 ink clip, 3 buying in a row. Let me slow it. I bully the scene and they know it. Take notice.
For sure. Hey, he said, and take notice. He said, hey, let's make it slow. So hey, and he said he bullying the beat, like, hey, for sure. Especially how this is just a rumbling, like, man, this right here this is a hit. Like, especially just coming through, like, man, he's just like sitting on the thing and sitting on the bench or something, sitting on the food and just going, just putting asses on the lines. Like, come on.
Let me slow it. I bully the scene and they know it. Take notice. 1 and L, go in. Round down, then I round down. Could've kept dog, but we got down 300 up when I dropped my tape. I'm up at Lambeth with some brand new.
I was up seeing sofa surfing. Last 2 weeks could've bought a Birkin. Thought I got a drop, but it weren't him. Guess Rev really was reversing. And Ox couldn't hold corner more than worthy. Spot filled up with bad press filled with dirty. I was 3 for 2, 5 and 4 for 30. Chandelier, my shorts are Burberry.
Pagans, everywhere I see rappers with pagans. Made one run in a police station. Came out for the 5th time PlayStation. My bro caught a body Yodi. Walked through Sony with a PR on me. Don't GCC, still lock it for me. Kiss came fresh home, still pop it for me.
Came in the scene with badness. We had beef with wankers. All of this bread on whappers made turn to target practice.
Oh, he said target practice, came in the booth with badness and everything. See, when it comes to those, he can really just set like numerous and just put it and just really just come through that. Like, man, when it comes to those numerous words, like he can just nail them down right up, man, put them down like you cannot miss like a bar on what he's saying, because he just gonna come and just go, and it's gonna probably reflect and everything else too, especially how a lot of these things be passing through, like, but they be actually just, when you listen to it, it'd be like, man, what did you just hear? Like,
still pop it for me.
Came in the scene with badness. We had beef with wankers. All of this bread on whappers made turn to target practice.
I knew care what the pagans say. Still slide for the that's training day. Bro, let that grip in a reckless way. Now the family singing out Amazing Grace.
Tell me who tryna act their selves. To the young boys out there following crackheads early morning, tryna act his G-Pack. Somebody to the GP and blamed him.
He tried forward on gang, bow. Now we got his ass in the backward. Ops had the poor season, Rashford show him a natural badness.
man, natural badness. This was a hit right here.
Forward on gang, bow. Now we got his ass in the backward. Ops had the poor season, Rashford show him a natural badness.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. They be making this seem like some Grim Reaper stuff. Like, they the Grim Reapers, especially with Headie 1 and LD, especially with LD, because, he got the whole, he's masked up and everything, so he be making it look like he's so in the scene, caught up in the scene. But, man, they be making it look like they some Grim Reapers, especially how maybe it was just the beat and stuff like that. But this one right here, I like this one. This one had like it just had a different thing to it, especially with everything else happening. Like, you just had all this stuff happening and everything else too, especially how it started. Like, I like how that started and how they just finished it. Like, they really had a set to it and everything else to it. But make sure you guys share, comment, and like.